Welcome back.
Here we
We
go.
are so excited because we have Gina Gambi from Center for Special Needs here with us. And I want to say right out the gate,
CEO.
Yes.
centerforspecialneeds.org, and that's with the number 4 for the 4, Center for Special Needs. So thrilled. I was just saying to you, it's been 2 years since we've had you on
Has
the
it
show, which is like, where did the time go?
know.
Because we adore you.
Oh, thank you. I adore you guys too. Thank you for having me.
I had said at the beginning of the show today that we really are, just through happenstance, we're featuring really incredible women who changed the world today. And you two are 2 of those women.
Thank you.
And I always think of you because I remember you talking about that it all started out that people referred to you as, was it the list
Email
lady?
lady.
The email lady, the
yes.
list. Because you had started putting together resources and it mushroomed. You were connecting people in your area with services because something else wasn't there.
Right.
And it became this incredible thing, the Center for Special Needs.
Yes.
And you've been helping so many people, and you've got so many different things going on. I don't even know exactly where to dig in. So which one do you want to take on first?
Well, I think I just want to start by talking to people and telling them just a little bit about Center for Special
Okay.
Needs for people that haven't heard about us before.
What is it,
seen
and how
before.
did you start, and how did it grow?
Yeah, so it's a 501c3. I started and founded in 2011. So we just celebrated our 5-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing.
And, you know, I really started it because when my son was diagnosed, I realized there's so many families that either don't have a diagnosis or they don't qualify for services through the government, through Department of Developmental Services, our regional centers, or through insurance benefits, you know, especially at that time. Now things have changed a little bit with insurance, but you know, and seeing how much interventions and treatments and opportunities really help a child to progress, but also provide hope as a parent. Because for me, without professional support, I wouldn't have known certain things to do with my son.
Right.
You know, basic things, you know, I tell people way back in the beginning with Nathaniel, teaching him his ABCs, I couldn't do. You know, as much as I tried different things, and it took a process called DTT, Discrete Trial Training, which taught him his ABCs. As a parent, that's not something I would have ever known to do, you know, without some type of professional showing me that. And so the importance, I think, of resources and then providing opportunities for families just to have hope was really important to me. So I just started basically with a resource list, and it just kept growing from there. And then I decided, you know, I needed to create some type of foundation. I really think my son brought me to my destiny and what I'm supposed to do in my life, you know. And the website was a place just for one location for all the resources to happen. But then as my journey continued with Nathaniel, I realized, wow, there's just so many people not getting support, you know, and I don't just mean, you know, a sit-down support. I mean like financial support and people there supporting them in their journey to help them, teach them things that they need to teach their children in order to progress and thrive. You know, we want our kids to thrive and be provided as many opportunities as possible. So that's really where I started, and it's definitely grown from there. So we have the resource list, obviously, on the website. We've done educational conferences in the past. We're changing that up a little bit, and this year we are doing educational workshops in-house because we've expanded a little bit. So one of my goals in my heart was really to have, at 5 years, to be able to expand and to be able to offer some type of opportunities and interventions. Up until this point, we've been doing some funding for families, so we've been able to fund communication and learning devices for families and also fund co-pays because insurance has changed a bit where we've been able to cover some things with insurance, but then we have significant co-pays. And especially for families that are not regional center vendored, you know, they have to pay those co-pays.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
you know, if you have a child that's doing behavior therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, psychotherapy, psychiatrist, that's a lot of co-pays.
Yes, it is.
Or you're paying out of pocket,
So
which
you
is
help fund the
tremendous.
co-pays.
We were helping funding the co-pays.
And you've got a lot of great programs coming up. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the social skills.
Okay.
So, one of the things that we lack in our community, we have some wonderful providers, but there's just so much people can do. And social skills is really a lack that we have. So, it's Center for Special Needs, Bridging the Gap for Children. So for young kids, we've got some social skills groups starting. So really that's an opportunity for them to help navigate that social journey, which is really hard for children with developmental disabilities. Reading social cues, communication, taking turns, working as a team, all of those things. So we've started some social skills groups.
And when are those going on, Gina?
So we've got 4 of them running. The ages vary from age 4 to 12. They're starting on Monday. And they're 4:30 to 5:30 and 5:30 to 6:30 on Mondays and Wednesdays.
And what region are we talking about? This is mainly for people in Southern California that are
In Ventura County.
Got it.
So that is Ventura County.
And where do they go for information on these?
So it is on our website under programs.
Okay. And once again, the website is?
www.centerforspecialneeds.org with the
And
number
4.
4.
Okay.
Yes.
So they can find out about the social skills. Okay,
Yes.
keep going and tell us you've got some other.
Yes.
So, one of the other things was, so we did change our bylaws a little bit this year because at the 5-year mark, we expanded to Orange County. But we also changed to also provide opportunities, not just interventions and treatments, and our age group. So we changed our age group a lot. Before we were 2 to 16. Now I'm proud to say we are ages 2 through young adults.
Right.
Love it.
So the social skills groups, for kids' sake, we're calling them kids clubs because some of our kids, they get tired of doing therapy. So we wanted to make it a cool thing for them to do, So the kids clubs. So the music club is exploring music around the world. So we've got Corey Jackson. She's the founder of Mind on Music Education. So she really has a heart for children with special needs, and this is just an opportunity. A lot of our kids thrive with music. So again, it's another opportunity for kids to come together, have some music along with education. Therapists are welcome to join to help facilitate that socialization. Caregivers or parents, or if kids are independent enough, they can be dropped off for some independence.
And those are on Tuesdays.
So those are Tuesdays from 4 to 5,
Okay.
and we really, because education ranges so much from an age 5 to age 20, we did separate it for age groups because the content obviously is going to be a little bit different.
Right.
So we are doing that as well.
Spectacular.
And then
Really
you have
want it.
another program called Work It Out.
Yeah, so this one was really exciting. So this is why I changed the bylaws. So last year, a little personal situation with my son, he was given an opportunity to volunteer at a barn. It was recommended for him to help him. And so an organization called All in Stride, Alwyn Kingery runs that organization. She provided him this wonderful opportunity to volunteer. And it really helped to change his life. It provided him, even though it's therapy, he doesn't know it's therapy, it provided him some self-confidence and self-worth. Like, it really impacted him.
Right.
So subsequently from that, I've had some parents that came to me that had young adults, individuals on the spectrum, that they couldn't find jobs. And they asked, do you have any volunteer opportunities at your center? And I said, absolutely. So as they've come in, I have 4 now. They're wonderful. They have different gifts. But I can see the struggles in them working in an 8 to 5 environment, or just even going on an interview. And not everyone is qualified through regional centers, so not everyone has access to the Department of Rehabilitation.
Right.
So that's really how this program developed, because as much as they're helping me, I'm helping them with interpersonal skills and how to communicate effectively, how to work on their anxiety, how to take notes, all different types of things. So I thought there has to be other individuals, young adults, late teens, young adults, that have the same needs.
Right.
So I worked with actually a friend of mine who's got a master's in educational psychology, and we pulled a bunch of curriculum together and created this 9-week program. And the program is really going to be an extensive program. It starts next week. It's 2 days a week. It's 4 hours a week. And really working on, we'll do like a career assessment, personality assessments, conflict resolution, professionalism in the work environment, work ethic, time management. I've got some professionals that'll come in and do some mock interviews with them. So not only they'll get that, so their first interview is not going to be going into a job.
Right,
It'll
right.
actually be in front of some of their peers
Right.
with a professional.
Yeah.
I've also set aside some time to do a few tours with businesses. So, we'll go into a bank or a credit union to where they can see hands-on the whole dynamics of the function of a bank and really what happens when you write a check and where it goes and all of that. So they can see different facets of business.
Right.
Just very extensive program. I'm really excited about that one.
Very exciting and really meets a need because our young adults now are not getting the employment they deserve.
No,
to get.
and so the other part of that is what I'm really proud for. One opportunity that came about. A friend, Cindy Lou, had. She was doing a TEDx talk, and it happened to be on her child that has a disability. But she wanted some animation done for her TEDx talk for the slides. And one of my volunteers, I have two that are amazingly creative, but one was available. And so I worked with her. I helped facilitate the meeting. They were able to work in my office. And she did all the animation for her TEDx
great.
talk.
Wow.
And she did an amazing job.
Isn't that exciting?
Jenna did a wonderful job. I was really proud of her, and she was able to get a stipend from it. So I'm hoping what I can do is help network, and if they can't do an 8 to 5 job, which I think will be really tough for them, project-based jobs would
Right.
be great.
Right,
They can become their own boss essentially
Right.
as an entrepreneur. Come up with a business name. One of my volunteers is amazing, Garrett at data entry. He's incredibly fast, very accurate. So small business or even big businesses that don't want to hire someone but they want a project done.
Right.
I've got some
You're
great.
thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, because I think we need to.
We do.
I think we really, really need to, and I
The
think.
skills are there. It's just not necessarily in the same way.
Well, and I think, when the kids are younger, we have to focus on their challenges and their deficits. But I think as they get older, we need to switch gears and we need to think about what talents they have and what interests they have and focus on those things so that we can find an avenue for them that they enjoy, but also that they're really good at.
Right.
Yes.
That they're passionate about.
Yeah, because that's where they're going to thrive.
So,
So that's
once
what
again,
this
they can go to
program-
your website to find out about this program as well, the Work It Out
Yes,
program.
yes.
All right. Well, you've got some great things going on. We encourage everybody to go to the website, find out about these programs because they're happening right now.
They are happening right
Okay.
now. I've got
All right.
something else happening too.
What else?
So we've got a neighborhood family fun day and a resource fair.
Okay. When is that coming up?
May 20th. And
Okay.
CLU is hosting us.
All right.
So that's really, it's all the resources are going to be special needs related, but we're also going to invite local entrepreneurs and stuff to do
Right.
boutiques. We're going to have the police there, so maybe we'll have some SWAT cars, police on horses. We'll have some therapy horses there. We'll have some therapeutic dogs there. We'll have a music area there.
Love it.
So really trying to bring in the community, again, provide opportunities, free opportunities or low-cost opportunities for our families.
Okay.
An opportunity also for the neighborhood to participate where, they are exposed
Yes.
to our population,
Right,
and acceptance and tolerance and awareness. I think all of those go hand in hand with everything that we're trying to do.
Gina, you're just always making a difference.
know,
I'm so
you are.
impressed with you,
Thank you.
that
It's
you
amazing.
just have much more energy than
of
I
course.
even know how to categorize.
I don't know
with
how.
this.
I don't know how, but it happens.
Well, it's
Well,
impressive.
Good luck and thank you for coming and sharing all the things you've got
And
going
again,
Thank you.
www.center4, the number 4,
Specialneeds.org.
specialneeds.org.
on. All right.
All
Thanks
right,
for joining
thank
us,
you so
Jan.
much.
Thank you so much.